Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka.
Not tell you.
Cosmos. I love his small body, big engine. Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka.
Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka.
Yes, so I deal with Cosmos Chukwuemeka, the sports evangelist. On the man, which Ronaldo play for Super Eagles that time. You don't know. Ask Cosmos, he go tell you. I did for Darling 107.3 FM. My name now I go talk.
Situation. Mic check 1-0. Mic check 1-1. Mic check 1-2. Good evening to everyone at the sound of my voice, and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports today on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but a big angel. The sport evangelist. I don't know one of Emo State, my people, my yummy. Lega can destroy the commanding commander, the Friday edition of the program, and there is always a lot to serve on the show. All you need to do is to keep it on to Darling 107.3, baby. Them know they shout up Nepal for London. You know if you follow Canada, go Canada. Amadia, I know they hear English on my yummy. If you know, you know. Like my grandpa will always say, hey. Now dog, where snake bite, they always fear sausage. Am I communicating? I just did. The big question is, the snake will bite Ekwen Sured. Yes, when they played at home against Arsenal, will they repeat itself again? Will they allow Arsenal, to bite them again this weekend? Only time will tell. Oh my word, man. Football, like they always say, sweet past babe. But don't try this at home if you're married though, because I'm responsible for what I say. You are responsible for what you try to understand. At the end of the day, we are both guilty. Welcome aboard, my people, man. Booyaka, man. Booyaka, man. Booyaka, people! Friday edition. I was born on a Friday. That's why my friends from the western part of this country they call me Jimo. Jimo. So right, it is on today's edition of the program. But there is always a lot to suffer. Yes, not think about touch the die. Amako here can never ever be in Malaysia. Let's start from the world of basketball this evening, where the Nigerian men and women's basketball team, the D Tigers, yes, and also the D Tigress, they will know their opponents in the upcoming Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, but that will be Tuesday next week, and we can't wait. Listen up. Now for FIBA, they announced that due to the current health pandemic, the draws, which will take place at the Patrick Baumann House of Basketball in Mies, Switzerland, will be behind closed doors and will be streamed across FIBA digital channels on YouTube and also Facebook. So you can get to monitor this one. Now, 12 teams have qualified for the Tokyo 2020 Women's Olympic Basketball Tournament, representing 5 continents, and they are Africa. Nigeria don't qualify from Africa. When you go to America, Canada, Puerto Rico, and USA, they don't qualify. Go to Asia, Gade, China, Japan, which is the host country, and also Korea, they're representing Asia. And for Europe, oh my word, Belgium, France, Serbia, and Spain representing Europe. Go to Oceania, just Australia as it were. Each team will be allocated to 4 pots based on the FIBA Women's World Ranking presented by Nike. Yes, the draw will be distributed the teams in 3 groups of 4 teams each, and all the teams will be drawn and placed into either group A, B, or C. But guess what? There can be a maximum of 1 group with 2 European teams and no more than 1 team from other continents in the same group. So like as Nigeria did now for Africa, we no go meet our fellow brothers. Yes, for each group. No, they go scatter us. Now 8 teams have already qualified for the Tokyo 2020 Men's Olympic Basketball Tournament through the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019, representing 5 continents, and they are, like I mentioned earlier, for the men. Africa comes to Nigeria, of course. Nigeria already there. America has the likes of Argentina and USA. Asia, Iran and Japan as the host nation. Europe has France and Spain. Oceania comes with only Australia. Now the remaining 4 slots will be awarded to the 4 teams winning the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament scheduled from June 29 to July 4th 2021 in Victoria. Now Canada splits Croatia. They will split Croatia, Kaunas, Lithuania and Belgrade. And not forgetting Belgrade, Serbia. Yes, that's how it's going to go down, the qualifying process. But let's see how it goes, though. But we need to move on from there. But still talking about basketball. Yes, the team list for the 3rd window of the 2021 Afro Basket qualifiers. This one is coming down. It's different from the Olympic. Afro Basket qualifiers taking place in Tunisia is almost ready. Now, Nigeria Basketball Federation President Musa Kida, he's the one. He reviewed this one today. Now, in a statement released on Friday being today, they said the selection process has been hectic, according to him, with scouting spread across Europe, NBA and Nigeria. Now, with many eligible players in the thick of action and their various clubs, the federation also says that availability of players for the qualifiers between 17th to 21st of February remains the biggest challenge for him. All right. Sometimes it's good to have a good crop of players so that it will be selection headache now you go suffer from, which is on the positive side. Unlike when you get Dekudede, Aluku, all these popular players, it becomes a problem among you. According to Mr. Akida, said that the federation hopes to name a 25-man list for the qualifiers taking place in Monastir, Tunisia. Let me quote him. Yes, he said the team list Cosmos Chukwuemeka Ekute is almost ready because we are looking at the availability of our players in the NBA. Players playing professionally out there, and the players we have locally, hoping to see them in Benin, yes, at the National Sports Festival, Kida said. But make it not be like say Cosmos Chukwuemeka they lie. How about to listen to Musa Kida telling us it's almost ready. Selection headache for him and then everyone who works with him. Let's go.
The team list is almost ready because again we're looking at the availability of our players in the NBA or players who are playing professionally out there, and also the players that we have locally, who again I'm hoping I'll be able to see them in Benin. So we are finalizing that list, but we already have a list of 20-25 players who are potentially going to make the list. Our technical officials also, we know who is going to be available. So again, we're finalizing that list, but you will have it very shortly.
We are finalizing the list. In case you just tuned in, that's the voice of Musa Kida, the president of MBBF, telling us that they are finalizing the list ahead of the qualifying process that will be going down right here in Africa. Yes, Tunisia to be precise. All right, we need to move on from the world of basketball. And this time around, how about to talk about the run leather game? Let's start from Nigeria Professional Football League. One game went down today. That's the game between Plateau United and Nasarawa United. For the first time this season. They say now who no man, they kill man. Now right when they inside, they tell already outside, say see where food day. What am I talking about? The North-South Derby ended in favor of Plateau United. They won this one by 1-0. And I must tell everyone who cares to listen, that's the first time that Nasarawa United has tested defeat this particular season. The goal was scored by Mohamed Zukifilu. That was on the 36th minute in the first half of this encounter, and it means that this team will come here, beat us for our first game at home. Nasarawa United, they beat us for Danayam Stadium after we made a comeback after almost like 3 years. But for the first time this season, they've tested defeat. Everything that goes up will surely come down. Every Nneka, one day will surely turn to Mama Nkechi. Oh yeah, my brother. Now let's talk about other games that will be coming up later on this weekend. We'll look at the one that will be coming up tomorrow. That's the game between Akwa United and Kano Pillars. That game will be on NTA and also on NPFL.tv. Now, on Sunday, MFM who have not lost in their last 4. They've drawn 3, they've won just 1. Guess what? They will trade tackles against Kwara United, yes, at home. And for Sunshine Stars, they will battle Enugu Rangers. And for Rivers United, they will play host to Adamawa United, who are looking like the Keziah of this world. Yes, Keziah, when it comes to Nigeria Professional Football League, then they use concede goals for Africa. They've not won any game in their last 5. They've drawn just 1. So they will play away to Rivers United. Inform Rivers United, you need to add that. Okay, that aside, Dakada FC, the last time they were at home, they lost. Yes, they'll play host to Warri Wolves. Warri Wolves, on the other hand, they don't even give the coach too much ultimatum because they lost the last time out at home. Now for Lobby Stars, oh my word, they will take on Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors, like I said in the morning, on Wednesday and Thursday, they do prayer and fasting. Say, from 8 to 12, we need to seek the face of the Lord. Because the result, no, they go our way. They've picked up draws in the last 2 games, but they've not won any game this season. With the prayer and fasting, we then do on Wednesday and Thursday, come to 4. Only time will tell. On Sunday, we'll go find out if God will answer their prayer. Mahimbra, Jigawa Golden Stars, they will play host to Heartland Football Club. That will be on Sunday, as it were. And for FC Fanyoba, yes, they will take on Wiki Tories. And for Enyimba Football Club, they will be play at home against Katsina United. They picked up their first away win. That was against Adamawa United, and now they are back at their home ground. They need to consolidate and make sure that they pick up another 3 points because the 3 games they've played at home, they've won them. Yes. Will they continue with that? Only time will tell. For Kano Pillars, they will play host to that will be on March. That will be on 3rd of February. So let's leave that aside and just focus on the game coming up this weekend. So you will be our guest. For those who don't know, Heartland Football Club never pick any point away from home this season. Do you fancy them to pick a point against Jigawa Golden Stars, who their manager has been suspended for 2 games because Grit's grant interview after their last match? So because of that, LMC still fine at 250,000 naira. So will that affect this team? You'll be our guest. Remember that the only game they've won away from home this season, Jigawa Golden Stars, was against Abia Warriors, and that was the first time they picked up victory away from home in Nigeria Professional Football League for over 13 years. Now you ask yourself, where are they playing this game? This game is going down in Kaduna, and for Kaduna is like home away from home. Kaduna and neutral ground for Jigawa Golden Stars, but that's the ground they've been making use of. Same with Kano Pillars. Heartland team, they left Owerri today, and hopefully they will arrive safely and peacefully, and we wish them all the best. But then when we open the phone line, you also be our guest. Tell us what you're looking forward to in this tie between Jigawa Golden Stars and Heartland Football Club. Alright, like my grandpa will always tell me, say, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, you not fit remove anything when no dey inside bag. Now what's in the inside bag, you go bring come outside. Am I communicating, people? I just did. What am I talking about? Let's go straight to Brazil and remove something with the inside bag for that country. Let's go. Oh my word, man. Oh my word, man. Let's talk about Copa Libertadores. The 2 Brazilian teams will be playing the final come tomorrow. Palmeiras and Santos. Yes, Brazil 2 most successful clubs. They will go head to head at an empty Maracanã Stadium on Saturday. And the Copa Libertadores final delayed because of it was delayed for 2 months because of coronavirus pandemic. Now for the 3rd time in 4 editions, the trophy will return to Brazil as Palmeiras target a 2nd title. While for Santos, oh my word, they hope to add to their collection of 3. They already have 3. The last coming, that was in 2011 when a teenage Neymar was in charge of that team. Yes, he scored in their 2-1 victory against Penarol. Will that be the situation come tomorrow? Only time will tell. Now the hiring of Portuguese boss, his name is Abel Ferreira. Yes, Abel used to be named where Igbo people they like to the beer way back in the days, but nobody the beer like Abel again. Abel, no one. It's all good. Now Abel Ferreira was appointed following the dismissal of former Real Madrid coach Vanderlei Luxemburgo. That was in October, and he has transformed this Palmeiras team. Guess what? He is also aiming to become just the 3rd European manager to win the Copa Libertadores. Yes, Croatia's Miko Josic, he won with Colo Colo. That was in 1991. While Ferreira's countryman Jorge Jesus masterminded Flamengo's 2019 success. So he's looking forward to become the 3rd European manager to win this one for Palmeiras. Will he get it? Only time will tell tomorrow. Now for Palmeiras, they will be appearing in a 5th final with their sole victory. That was in 1999 when they overcome Colombia's Deportivo Cali on penalties. We We need to move from there because of time. There is no time to check time because the process of checking time is a waste of time. Trouble with trouble those who trouble. Oh my word, man. La Liga is where we go. That's our next point of call. But before we do that, how about I bring you up to speed with this one? Yes, this one concerns the IFFHS. Francisca Odega, Desire Okparanozi. Yes, they are left out of the International Federation Football History and Statistics. Now, this was released by CAF Women Team of the Decade just yesterday. Listen up. Barcelona forward Aziza Toshola, who has been in an exceptional form for years now, he lists the 3 other Nigerians in the list that has 4 Cameroonians, a Ghanaian, a South African, and a Malawian. Yes. Now, first African female footballer to play in 5 FIFA World Cup, Onome Ebi, Osinachi Ohale, and Ngozi Okobi are other Nigerians on the list. Goalkeeper Annette Ndom, Gabriel Ngwene, and Gaile Onganomot. Yes, and also not forgetting Estelle Johnson are the Cameroonians who made the list. While South Africans Van Wyk and Ghanaian Elizabeth Ado and Tabitha Chawinga of Malawi completing the 11. So no space for Desire or Paranos here. Now let's still talking about Spanish La Liga. One game will go down today. We are already in match day 21. Yes, Real Valladolid takes on Huesca later on tonight. But then on Sunday, it will be a rematch of the Spanish Super Cup final. That was the match where they give Lionel Messi a first red card. His first team red card. Yes, we'll see a repeat of that. Barcelona versus Athletic Club. They face off again. But this will be the new Athletic coach, Marcelino's 6th match in charge of the team from Bilbao, and also a third encounter against Barca. Now, for this, if you recall, in this same January, this side, they met in La Liga. Barcelona beat them 3-2. That was at San Mins for their own ground. And then they now faced off in the Spanish Super Cup final in Seville, where Atleti won by 3-2 after extra time. Will Lionel Messi revenge this time around? Only time will tell. We continue to count down. So to other fixtures that will be coming up this weekend, all things being equal, if 1+1 continues to be 2, and if Christ no come, yes, on Saturday be tomorrow. Let's say that Real Madrid takes on Levante, and for Valencia they will take on Elche. Villarreal against Real Sociedad, and not forgetting Eibar against Sevilla. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show. Don't touch it.
Darling FM back 107.3.
Ụfọdụ mmanya dị iche iche ekwela nkwa inye gị ume mana ịṅụọ ya ihe ga-anụgwu olu nwamba mana ihe arụ gị chọrọ bụ ihe ga-ada otu a mmanya Predator Energy Predator site taa gawa aha gị bụzi ọnọchie tụọnụ ma ọnọchie naanị 200 naira ka anyị na-ere ya.
Mr. Charles, how was your night?
I slept like a newborn baby. It's so awesome.
Your comfort is my priority.
Thanks, Mike.
Think of home. Think of Rent a Hotel and Suites.
Rent a Hotel and Suites is a world-class hotel aiming at redefining the hospitality perception. Recently cleaned with exceptional services of international standard. You can get exclusive rooms of different types. World-class swimming pool, gym, ample parking slots, laundry services, internet services, conference hall, African and intercontinental dishes. And at Rent a Hotel, you can get complimentary breakfast. We also have executive bar, cool bar, and we offer airport transfer. Visit Rento Hotel and Suites at Rento Roundabout, former 4040 Roundabout, New Owerri, or call 0704-984-5794. Rento Hotel and Suites, a place to be.
Mommy, let's play football. Mommy, help me push my bicycle. Mommy, jump rope. Mommy, here, let's play hide and seek. Mommy, let's have some Twisco. You need it.
It's easy to spot a Twisco kid because they seem to be so active. Introducing new Twisco chocolate drink powder, a unique blend of cocoa, milk, and malt, fortified with Enofort, a special blend of vitamins and minerals that helps give kids the vitality they need for an action-packed day.
Twisco. Power your dream.
OneXBet, huge wins from high odds all the way with the fastest payout. Take more for winning advantages from your deserving bets on all sports. Because with OneXBet, everyone can win. What about you? Visit our website on onexbet.ng. Use promo code BETNG and get up to 200% bonus on your first deposit. Yes, 200% bonus on your first deposit. OneXBet. Bet for every taste.
Make your life better with BBC News Pigeon.
To get better for this world, you suppose know wetin dey. Make better tori ginger you from your domot to the whole world. Because when you see every for the world, anything dey possible. Make your life better. Search for BBC News Pidgin.
Energy drink comes in two exciting flavors, classic and red berry. So when you need that refreshing energy boosting beverage, drink Fearless. Fearless, energy of Nigeria.
Dr. Homel's advanced formula gets 21 bioactive nutrients wey go make your body strong kakaraka. E get hemoglobin wey dey use build your blood, Iberian ginseng and B complex for energy and strength, choline for fatty liver and brain function, omega-3 for cardiovascular disease, plus including green tea and lycopene. If you dey pregnant, make you consult your doctor before you use am. Every family need Dr. Homel's ogbonge multivitamins and mineral supplement. E dey for liquid and tablet. Dr. Homel's anahabaya draw.
For bookings and more, visit our website today on www.flyairpeace.com.
In accordance with the Nigeria Communications Commission, NCC's mandate to link every phone number to the user's national identification number, NIN, 9Mobile as your network of choice is making the exercise nice and easy. Simply dial *996#, verify and link your NIN. Better still, you can visit www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do the same. Remember, a stitch in time saves all the 9Mobile benefits you've always enjoyed, so hurry now.
Darling FM 107.3.
I'm born to fly all time, all day. Good evening once more. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports today on Darling FM 107.3. Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small body big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Wado, the sports evangelist. Before we went to another break, we're talking about the fixtures that will be going down in Spanish La Liga this weekend. I've told you, talk about Barcelona. Oh my word, man. Yes, they will be meeting and letting me back for the third time, but this time at home. They won the first leg, talking about the league game, by 3-2. They also lost in the Super Cup by 3-2 after extra time. Where we depended on swing. Lionel Messi is back. He was in action against Real Valladolid, which they won by 2-0. He also 2-1 rather. He also scored. He was on target. That he got the assist from a certain Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann of late, I think he has been on point. Will that continue? Well, the time will tell. So one more time to other fixtures. On Monday, we'll see Real Betis against Osasuna. But on Sunday, Barcelona, Athletic Bilbao, Granada against Celta Vigo, Cadiz against Atletico Madrid, the table toppers, Tafe against Deportivo Alaves. And then tomorrow, Villarreal against Real Sociedad, Valencia against Elche, Real Madrid, oh my word, against Levante, and Eibar against Sevilla. And tonight, it would be between Real Valladolid against XD Huesca. All right, we need to move on from there and talk about games that will go down in the German Bundesliga in Bundesliga, we had a Bayern Munich midfielders, Leon Goretzka and Javi Martinez have both tested positive for COVID-19. The European champions announced on Friday today. So the pair right now, they will miss Saturday's home game against Hoffenheim at the Allianz Arena, with Bayern Munich 7 points clear in the Bundesliga table. For Bayern, they suffered their only defeat of 2020 when they crashed to a shock 4-1 league defeat at Hoffenheim. That was last September. Where will the pendulum swing? Will they allow Thunder to strike twice? Now that kind of Thunder will strike Man United. Yes, nice strike Bayern that day. But then they need to react. They need to react this time around. Goretzka, at the age of 25, is a first-team regular player. Of course, he has started 12 of Bayern Munich's 18 league games this season. Will it be missed? We'll keep our fingers crossed. Let's look at some other fixtures that will be coming up as far as the Spanish League, the Bundesliga is concerned. Let's get down to on Sunday. On Sunday, we'll see the likes of Wolfsburg. They will take on Freiburg by 6 p.m. FC Cologne, they will welcome Arminia Bielefeld. Then on Saturday, we're looking forward to some fantastic tie. This time around it to be between Bayern Munich and Hoffenheim, like I mentioned earlier. And then Borussia Dortmund. They've not won in their last 3. They need to bounce back. Erling Haaland is back for them. But then they are taking on Augsburg. And then Eintracht Frankfurt. This team have been imperious. And then the moment Luka Jovic joined them in his first game, he was on target. He scored 2 goals. Yes, he scored 2 goals on that night. And since then, he's been on the rise for them. They've won 4 games out of 5. And they will welcome Hertha Berlin, who has only won once in their last 5 games. They've won 1, they've drawn 1, and they've lost 3 games. So for those that play the confidential barometer, I'm sure you know what to do, right? RB Leipzig takes on Bayer Leverkusen, and for Werder Bremen, they'll be at home against Schalke 04. Yes, Schalke 04, of course, they have a new manager. And then Union Berlin take on Borussia Mönchengladbach, another informed team. 5 games in their last 5 games, they've won 4 and they've drawn 1. So it tells you something. They watch out for them. But then we're looking forward to our own Taiwo Awoniyi. At some point, he scored on the run of 3 games. But so far, so good. That has died down. So he needs to get back to scoring ways. In Italian Serie A, Inter Milan versus Benevento. Bologna takes on AC Milan. And for Sampdoria, they will be at home against Juventus Football Club. But that will be tomorrow, as it were. But let's move on from there. Before we come back to Italian Serie A games, let's talk about the English Premier League. The Premier League will try the use of concussion substitutes from Saturday, 6th of February. So from the 6th of February 2021, they get what they call concussion substitute. Listen up. Now the new rule means up to 2 permanent substitutions can be made. Yes, in the event of head injuries, even if all replacements have already been used. Right now we know it's official, not 3 substitutions for them there, but now they can introduce 2 more. Because of this concussion substitution. Let me quote them. Now, opposition teams will also be able to make an additional normal substitution at a time of their choice. Now, the first match of this trial is scheduled to be 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time between Aston Villa and Arsenal. That will be the first game, the first time where concussion substitution will start. So Arsenal fans, take note of this one. Now it will run until the end of the 2020-2021 season, but can be extended into the 2021 campaign. Yes, 2021 to 2022 campaign. It can be extended. Now the trial will also be held in the Women's Super League and the Women's Championship from the same date, and in the Men's FA Cup from the 5th round on the 9th to 11th of February. Now, the Premier League also will be the first league in the men's football to introduce concussion substitutes, having formally approved the trial during the shareholders meeting that was last week. Now, for FIFA, the Football World Governing Body, they will also try a substitution for actual or suspected concussion at the Club World Cup. That's when it will also be introduced. But this one, it will start on the 4th of February. For FIFA, the Club World Cup, though teams will only be able to make 1 substitution per match. For Premier League, now 2 for concussion substitution, but for Club World Cup, now only 1 extra. And the International Football Association Board, the body that makes and also approved the law of football, approved the trials of concussion substitutes at a meeting in December last year. But right now, it's good that they don't implement them. We can only build on that one. But to the game that went down yesterday, oh my word, hey, like I always tell everyone who cares to listen, there's a big difference between deja vu and trias vu. Which one is the also Mario suffering from? Deja vu or Jamia's vu? Roberto Firmino, they call him Bobby. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah, they were on target for Liverpool Football Club, and courtesy of the goal scored by Roberto Firmino, it ended Liverpool's 482 minutes without a goal. And also in the process, 5 games without a win came to an end. And out of those 5 games, 4 out of those 5 games, they don't even score a goal at all. But Ogade, Bobby, oh my word, Lovely one. And for Liverpool, they are now 4 points behind leaders Manchester City, having played a game more. 4 points, and the Man City will be in action tomorrow. But then let's talk about Jose Mourinho. It was a lackluster performance from Jose and his boys on the night. I expected more, and like sometimes this back in the bus thing gets to affect his team. But then it has also won him titles. So sometimes there's a lot of confusion. But going into this game, we felt Liverpool, they were more like a wounded lion. We felt like they don't have it. The best of their defenders were not there. But who knows? Jurgen Klopp has something else in stock for a certain Jose Mourinho, and they got the better of him. So on the night, the better team won. No dogma, no question about that particular. For Jose Mourinho, guess what he did? He blamed the individual mistake that cost Tottenham. Yes, the game said an individual mistake now it cost us this game. We supposed to beat them. My brother, I get money, no be cash, but you know. Let me quote Jose Mourinho. He said performances was totally affected by individual defensive mistakes. That's the comment of Jose Mourinho. Make you know, like say, hey, Cosmos Chukwuemeka they lie. Let's listen to Oga Mourinho telling us, say, Oga, my individual mistake cost me and my team this game. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Performance totally affected by defensive individual mistakes. The team was very solid. The team was very confident, and in the first half we made 3 defensive mistakes, individual. In the first minute, almost a goal. In the middle of the half, I don't remember exactly the minute.
Alright, then put confusion for Jose Mourinho, but he said, I don't even remember the minute we begin to make the mistake, but the mistake too much for first half, and that is why the catchers give us That's how the cookies crumble for Jose Mourinho. For Harry Kane, he also picked up an ankle injury, and then he said maybe he'll be out for a week or so. Yes, he's not sure, but before half time, and it's not looking good for him. But for Jurgen Klopp, he says that there is no chance that Fabinho will play against West Ham this weekend. You know, Fabinho also picked up injury, and then he was now asked, Oga, Jurgen Klopp, he just said don't go sign defender this January. You need to sign. Transfer window they close on Monday. He now said throughout the January he does not expect to sign a defender, but maybe because of the situation right now, he might just look inward and see if he can get a player or two. Because if you look at it right now, to speak, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, they've been, of course, out for a long time. Now, the makeshift, when they even used Fabinho, he also missed the 3-1 victory at Spurs because of a minor muscle injury. Now, also yesterday, they now lost Joel Matip, who partnered midfielder Jordan Henderson in defense, yes, with an ankle injury. So it's not looking good. And if you look at the young guy that they brought in, Nathaniel Phillips, at the age of 23, he replaced Matip at halftime. But then 19-year-old Ryan Williams has also featured for Liverpool. Now the kind of people who want to go to play Champions League, only will. So he needs to sign. And for Liverpool, they've now beaten Tottenham on all 7 days of the week, becoming just the 3rd side to have done so after Everton and West Ham United. This is crazy, I tell you. You beat person on Monday, beat them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now you bought them. And also, they use also money to set record. Is he still special? Big question. You also be the answer. You give me an answer when you call it to the program. For Liverpool, also, they've won 6 consecutive league matches and 3 consecutive away league matches against Spurs for the first time in their history. So congratulations to them. Sometimes you think that they are out, and the next moment they are back. Yes, that's Liverpool for you. That's the hallmark of champion, and that is what patience gives you. That's why I be saying, Chelsea, when I need to change this on a philosophy, sometimes when I get patient with some of the coaches, over time they will give a result. So, and I don't bring in this guy they will come from Germany. No wala, make una allow him. Even if you don't perform well this season, or said, Muna still get patient with them now. Am I communicating? I understand. Say my grandpa talk say the patient dog eat the fattest bone than before. But for now, if you dey patient, my brother, you no go even see bone. How much more weight you want eat? So the big game that will be coming up this weekend, Arsenal versus Chukwuemeka, Manchester United. The girls will show the suffer people. Oh my word, man. Where would the pendulum swing? $1 million question. Do I have the answer? I don't think so, Yami. The Gunners. They beat the Red Devil at Old Trafford for their own backyard. Oh my word, that was way back in November. The big question is, can Chukwuemeka give them a payback? No, my grandpa talks say Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Every question has an answer, but the only question when you get answer is, what do women want? What do women want? That's no get answer. If you know, you know. That's what they tell proverb for. Interpret them for a money that is married, mama. You know, complete. So we are asking Man United fans, what will I want against Arsenal? When I need to react, they say, hey, Arsenal get a lot of problem, but Chelsea and Man U is not one. Make gonna change that time come tomorrow. New signing Martin Odegaard could also make his Arsenal debut, having joined on loan from Real Madrid. And for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, yes, he has returned from spending time with his ill mother, but it's unclear whether he will be available for the game. And for Man United, Eric Bailly, he has recovered from the minor injury which caused him to miss Wednesday's defeat by Sheffield United. And for Victor Lindelof, he should be fit to return despite a long-standing back problem. Now, when you look at this game, Arsenal, they are undefeated. Oh my word, they are undefeated. They are unbeatable. Yes, in the past 4 Premier League meetings, they've won 3, they've drawn 1, and they've kept 3 clean sheets in the process. Yes, will that continue? For United also, they could lose 3 consecutive top flight away games against the Gunners for the first time since 1991. Now, for United also, they've equaled their club record of 17 league away games without defeat. When it comes to away match, this people they play them. They like side chick. They don't like their wife. They like side chick. But can they get it right against Arsenal? They've won 13 and they've drawn 4 away from home. Will this Arsenal end their unbeaten run? Only time will tell. Football sweepers, babe. Don't try this at home if you're married. Oh my word. Are you also aware that they've come from behind? United have come from behind to win 7 Premier League matches this season. All of them away from home. Coming from behind is their hobby. Yes, it's for fun. Yes, we'll find out come tomorrow. Let's talk about Chelsea before I open the phone line and start taking calls. Chelsea versus Burnley. Hey. This will be the second game in charge of Thomas Tuchel. Yes, Chelsea are monitoring the fitness level of N'Golo Kante, who has returned to training following 4 weeks out with a hamstring injury. Now, the new head coach Thomas Tuchel, he has also reported that no fresh injury at all. Everybody is available for selection. Would they use sledgehammer to keep fly? Only time will tell. Now for Burnley, their solitary victory, yes, in 13 Premier League meetings was a 3-2 win at Stamford Bridge. That was way back in August 2017. Since then, they've drawn 3 and they've lost 9. And for Chelsea, they've scored 16 goals in the past 6 encounters against this Burnley. So they need to score goal. But then, we are also asking, is it not hard time we call Pastor Lagbaja? Pastor Lagbaja should come and deliver Timo Werner. At least in brother from Germany don't come. Timo Werner, 11 games, or God, they never score goal. Will he score goal? Show my Padura Miami. When I open the phone line, you be my guest. Hey. On our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. I'm live. You can see me on my ear. Don't also forget that on Telegram, Sports on Darling FM. Sports on Darling FM. Draw your ear. Repeat after me. Say Sports on Darling FM. Am I communicating? I just did. I love my country. I don't know about you. I love my governor. I don't know about you. Them not a shout up NEPA for London. Don't be mistaken. If they tell you say there is light at the end of the tunnel, ask them. Are you sure there's no PHCN over there? If there's PHCN over there, it will be turn on. It will be touchlight going to happen to you. So Chelsea versus Burnley, you be our guest. Let's talk about Man City versus Sheffield United. The boss, Pep Guardiola, he's been talking about he's showing respect to this Chris Wilder side. He said, you know, my grandpa the always tell me, say, Cosmo Chukwuemeka, anybody where Amadi has slapped for chest, if he see statue for Umuguma, he go take off. That's the case of Man City and the Sheffield United. With what Sheffield United teach Man U, their neighbor, nice neighbor, they will take care. Be careful, they say it's the name of a person, animal place or things. That's why Pep Guardiola said that Sheffield United, what I saw before the Manchester United game, were an alive team. I'm not going to take them very, very easy on my ear. Let's listen to Pep Guardiola. When we come back, we'll start taking reaction. Yes, sir, I'll open the phone line. Pep, talk to us.
Sheffield, what I saw before United game is a live team. It's a team who's alive for the body languages. So, and it's not easy with the results, unfortunately, they got in the season. And that speaks incredibly well about Chris and his staff and the players.
You show respect to Chris Wilder, the manager of Sheffield. Say, this is what I see. But babe, even if you be like Tiger, whether he dey alive or you know he dey alive or he don't die, not touch his tail. Be careful, Omo Iya. Be careful. That's what Pep Guardiola is being. He's taking. Be careful going into this game, and I'm expecting to pick up 3 more points. They are topping the table right now. The 9th team to do so far this particular season. You'll be my guest. But please, when you call into the program, keep it short and simple so we can take as many calls as possible. Am I communicating, Omo Iya? I just did. Amadioha, no they hear English. If you know, you know. Good evening. First caller coming through. Talk to me. Hello.
Hello, Cosmos. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Talk to me.
My name is Ujaun Fabian. I'm calling from Wedra.
Okay, go ahead with your contribution, Fabian.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
All right.
Definitely, I expect us to continue our winning streak against Manchester United. Definitely, we're going to win tomorrow by 2-0, and Haaland is going to win again tomorrow.
Amen. I say amen to the second one.
Provided they don't pay them.
Must you add that one? Why are you like this now? You go cook your food, finish, come go the add salt inside. Who are you in the movie, man? 0815-050. Good evening, 1073. You're live. Oh, this is an Arsenal faithful. How are you doing?
I'm great, and you?
I'm alright. What's your name again? Remind me.
My name is Sidney George, calling for Polynesia.
From Polynesia, where they get bad road. Go ahead with your contribution.
I just want to say about the Arsenal match that Arsenal is going to win by 2-1.
By 2-1.
And then I want to say that please let us all pray that this coronavirus should go away, because it's absence of the fans in the stadium. I've been making all these players to go and find every blessed day. You could hear news like them challenging the managers, fighting themselves, calling themselves names. But back then, when those fans used to be there and be cheering them up, it makes them happy and they play with joy. So I really need the fans back at the studio. All right.
Thank you very much for your contribution. God bless you. Say we need the fans back, but we need to also pray. Mahimbra Shatra Kokoya that coronavirus should go. But my dear, let me tell you something. Not be every prayer got the answer. Yes, I know some people like hear them, but not the truth. No, there are some things that say you need to do by yourself. You carry one pail of water, go drop for front of your door. Say they pray, push, make it command. You know go command. Now you go move on. May God help us to do the right thing. May God damage our ignorance. Some know the right thing to do, but they don't want to do it. Why is it so? That's what the English people call paradox. Let's take another call. Good evening. You're live. Talk to me. Hello. Puyaka, man. Welcome on board. Welcome. I salute you. What's your name?
David calling for police, Mr. Cosmo.
All right, shoot your shot.
A first-time caller.
Hey, first-time caller in the building. Puyaka, man. Welcome on board. Welcome. Talk to me.
Mr. Cosmo.
Sir, I salute you. Ogami, you go live long.
I want Cosmo.
Yeah.
May your first son never resemble ways okay.
Amen.
Never pregnant when you are not ready to marry.
This guy, come on, lovely one. Oh my word, what a way to have a first time caller. It's good. Hey, network I caught on Okunde Kurugwa. Not be me drive, my brother. Now network, we go smoke cigar for petrol station and now boom. Please do it to call us back. It will be a pleasure to have you. 0815-050-1073. Good evening. You're live. Talk to me. Écoutez, moi, Yawagbai. I greet you, Chukwuemeka. I greet you, the son of Cosmos. Anyone? I did. Everything gentle.
You know, I always say in football, no champion forever.
Absolutely.
I'm a calling from West.
All right. Shoot your shot, my brother, man. Shoot your shot.
Cosmos.
Sir.
Between you and the Sheffield United, I was so shocked that day. Everything that happened. I play Man U kick and know how they go to face their next match between Arsenal. I know their match with Arsenal is a very nice game. You're going to see cracker. So the match will end in the draw.
Okay, so you're a Man U fan?
Coming to Chelsea. Chelsea will beat Burnley.
Chelsea will beat Burnley.
Man City will win their match.
Okay.
Each one is stopping the league. At the end of the season, they win the trophy.
All right. Thank you very much. Time for me to start taking reactions on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Hey. This one is coming from Obieze Chukwuka. Good evening, Cosmos. Yes, Liverpool is better than Spurs on the night. Ibrahimovic and Lukaku deserve the ban. They were lucky to escape red card that particular day. Yes, talking about one match ban each has been issued to Zlatan and Lukaku because of their scuffle that they had. Was it on Tuesday or Wednesday in the Coppa Italia? And for Ibra, of course, there's shown red card. That's why he will serve one match ban. But for Lukaku, he picked up a yellow card in that game. I don't pick up one before, so accumulation, he will now miss the first leg of the semi-final against Juventus Football Club. For engineer Matu Chinedu, Liverpool played better than Spurs on the night. For Zlatan and Lukaku, they both deserve the suspension. And Manchester United, they will win Arsenal. Charlie Bell says, good evening. Ororo Fakonga. Liverpool was more determined on the night, and they needed to bounce back. And the talking one couldn't stop them. Oh, okay, he's now known as the talking one. Ezina Sento Kingsley, Mr. Sport of Imo State. To me, the ban is good one. Well deserved. Chelsea must win on Sunday. Let's take this call. Good evening. You're live. Talk to me. You're live. Hello. Oh my word. Can you hear me? Okay, he's not ready for me. Please do it to call us back. Anyanwu Anthony Chukwuemeka. He says, from Futo, the law is a respecter of nobody, irrespective of your position or success in life. Therefore, I support the ban issued to both Ibra and Lukaku. Good evening. You're live. Talk to me. It's good to have you, sir. What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
Okay, all right. Shoot your shot.
I want to thank our coach for yesterday's match about the mastermind and things from Black and Blue.
Okay.
Just talk about West Ham is going to be. We're going to win that.
You're going to win West Ham.
The truth problem I can share it. I continue. What man do? After we remind by 4 goals to 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Arsenal will beat Man U by 4 goals to 1, my brother. Be careful what you go carry for your ticket too. Be careful if you go carry and correct score. Your name now you did here. Chidi Richmond, Puyaka Heke Master. Greetings to everyone. He says, you send your message from Onisha Road. Jurgen Klopp deserve the 3 points at least. Jose Mourinho, we have respect for seniority. Jurgen Klopp, the least beat them now. As for Man United and Arsenal this weekend, it will be 2-0 in favor of Man United. Glory, Man United, he says. Okay, Uchechku Makandi. Good evening, the sports mesmerizer. You're observing from OG. Man U will definitely beat, flog, and dismantle Arsenal come tomorrow. As for Chelsea, they will continue to go down until they tell us who killed Tupac. We'll go for another break. We'll come back.
Darling FM 107.3. Darling FM 107.3.
Some energy drink they promise power, but them be like this. When waiting you really need now. New Predator energy drink, rule your kingdom. Now only 200 naira.
La uno like that. If I didn't mananya money, she left to chop better food. Enjoy your life, listen to your house you day. My group delicious food and restaurants.
Delight your family mood with delicacies at Mangrove Delicious Foods and Restaurant. Your family and friends must be satisfied.
go liago. Abo mo kan mutane go ago. Kasa pull up in the mutum ja solo. Kasa makiga da go ago. Abo tata maka ukade zono. Chibi makisinne mwako. First life na ukade go ono. Ana bani buga ija mo. Fino on the highway. On your highway. Where is the highway? Welcome back to the last lap of the show. In case you just tuned in, the program remains sports today on Darling FM 107.3 and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. Are you on the highway? How about you call me up? Let's find out if Man United or Arsenal go there for highway. 0815-050-1073. That's the number to be part of the show this evening. We lost the call, but the caller still very much alive. Good evening. Hello. Puyaka, man. That's the energy. Puyaka. Welcome. I salute you, my brother. I go live long. You're welcome. Okay. I did loyal to constituency. Okay, shoot your shot, my bro. Shoot your shot. They are going to win 4 goals to nothing. Okay.
4 goals to nothing. And after my I give them
they call it eyeglass. They call them eyeglass. Go, let's run an eyeglass. If you know, you know more. You what they don't know. Friday edition. Don't allow this weekend to weaken your more. Let's take another card. You're live. Turn down. Good evening. You're welcome.
Good evening. Cosmos on the highway.
Agree. You're welcome, bro.
The talking man, the talking, the special one, and the anything one. He's losing it. You guys should open your mouth and say it.
Okay.
Mourinho is not good in man management.
I'm not aware.
This is I'm telling you now.
Okay.
It happened. It happened at Madrid.
Okay.
It happened at United. It's happening at Tottenham. In fact, Tottenham is the best place that Mourinho should be at the moment. Mourinho has no excuse in Tottenham. The pressure is not much from Tottenham board or whatever, or from Daniel Levy. And he has the personnel. The Tottenham that Mourinho inherited was better than Manchester United he left. Are you aware with that?
I'm not aware. Now you talk about. Now the last call I talk about. No, because Ike Morocco. Good evening, sports veteran, testing from Iyagwa. There is no hiding place for the red side of Manchester United. Yes, it's crystal clear that Man U is no match for the Gunners, and we are going to dismantle and destroy the boastful club come Saturday. But you'll come be CUM. I just look at the time. I need to call it a wrap. Apologies if I didn't take your messages on our Facebook page. I apologize. Forgive me my sins and trespasses so that God will forgive you your own. It is not my own making, but just some things are just beyond my control. But we'll do this again tomorrow from 6 to 7 p.m. for Total Football. Do it to join me. Yes, as I bring you up to speed with what's going on in the world of the run letter game. Just strictly football. 6 to 7 p.m. Don't think about losing it. And also continue to pray for Heartland to win. Yes, as it were, their first away point. We're hoping that they're going to pick it up this particular weekend. Always be nice to someone who has access to your toothbrush. Yes. May Jisike continue to be an encouragement in your life and not an advice. Want to turn to advice? No problem. Yes. Cosmos Chukwuemeka remains that name that will never change. From me to you all, it is peace, love, arrivederci. Yeah.